it comes next. What's the main difference you see here? Compare questions all the time. We used to have a single letter, A, only shows up once. Still single letter, M, but it shows up in 3 different spots. Single type letter, good. It should be always 1 letter present, by the way, in this section. But it shows up in 3 spots. 2 times on the left, 1 on the right. And even worse, what is even worse? What do you have here? Fractions. We hate them, right? When you see fractions, denominators especially. I have no problem with the top. The bottom bothers me. 10, 6, and 30. So what do you feel like doing about them? 10, 6, and 30.
Find a bullet that kills them.
Very good. Very good. We have 3 enemies here. You need to find the right weapon. You will shoot it once, and get all 3 dead. For example, I know 10 kills 10. But is it big enough to kill 6 and 30? No. Oh, how about 20 then? No. How about 30? We can't do this by trial and error. You need to find least common multiple of 10, 6, and 30. There is one way to do this. A simple algorithm. You keep adding these numbers to itself. 6 plus 6 is 12. 18, 24, 30, 36, okay? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. Until you keep writing these numbers next, until you find a match between all 3. Do you see they meet at a single number so far? Do you see same number in each row, in 3 different rows? 30. Everywhere. So that's the least common multiple of them. Or we call it common denominator. Okay? So I'm going to put 30 to the left and 30 to the right and multiply. This is my bullet. So that means I will move this 30 to each spot on the left and a single spot on the right. And let's see what happens. By the way, any kind of sign change is required here. I'm sorry, fish mouth change. Shall we take this to the other side or something? Are we gonna switch the direction? No, we only switch the direction if your bullet is negative. This is positive, so you're good. Now next, let's see how the cancellation is going. This bullet is too strong for 10, so there is something left over in the bullet. 3. This bullet is too strong for 6, there is still 5 left. This bullet is just the right amount for this one. There is nothing left over. So when you are listing the leftover items, don't forget the parentheses. So this is wrong. I made a mistake here. Can someone spot my mistake? Right, I forgot the parentheses after the 5. This bullet should still multiply everybody on the top, not just 5. It's not just 5m. It's minus 5 times 3 as well. So you guys need to take this bullet to distribute to both. And that gives us, and this one too. 9 plus 3m minus 5m and minus 15 less than minus m. Okay? Okay. Next, we will combine like terms and simplify expression as much as we can. This is like these two, and they make, what do they make? Minus 2m. And these guys are like, and they make, these two make minus 15 plus 9, minus 6. So minus 2m minus 6 is less than minus m. Okay, are we there yet? Almost. We still have like terms. This time they are on opposite sides. So I need to bring this negative m to the left by adding m to both sides. And what is left on the right side? Nothing, 0. Is this over? No, solve means isolate. I need to isolate m first by adding 6. You see, m is almost by itself, except you have a negative sign. So I will flip the sign of both sides. This was positive, so I will flip each sign to opposite, negative to positive, positive to negative. This way m is positive m, so it's just m, less than negative 6. Did I do it right? Right. Flipping sign, yeah, we need to change the direction of the fish mouth, because when I flip the sign here, I am actually doing it by multiplying both sides with negative 1. I'm multiplying both sides negative 1 to change negative m to positive m. So if you're multiplying by a negative, you must make this fish mouth opposite. Okay? So m is actually bigger than minus 6. Okay? Part 1 is done. It's asking for set builder notation. All you need to do is put this in part A, put this in this notation. M is less than minus 6. Was it like that? Yeah, greater than minus 6. Okay? That's what we are going to enter here. Now we need to turn this into interval, but I like drawing this thing and looking at the region to do that. So I'm gonna draw this first. Well, this means numbers. This means more than minus 6. More than minus 6. Okay, more means to the right side of minus 6, like minus 5, minus 4, minus 3 is more than minus 6, right? So I need to spot minus 6 and take more side. More is the right side, and go indefinitely with a parenthesis here, because minus 6 is not included. Minus 6 to infinity, just like this, right? When I read from the left, I hit minus 6